Hey guys, it's Jules and welcome to another episode of Lupus Diaries. Hello fellow lupus warriors, or if you click this video just because you're curious about lupus, hello to you as well. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel so you'll be updated with our newest videos, and of course, it'll help support our channel so we can make more meaningful videos like this. So in this episode, as you can see from the title, we'll be talking about my current maintenance medicine. Like I said in the first episode, go watch that if you haven't yet. Lupus is incurable. Because of this, us lupus patients have to have some kind of maintenance to make sure that we don't get flares. In this video, I'd like to talk about what medicine I take to manage my lupus and lessen my flares. The medications I am currently taking are hydroxychloroquine or HCQs, corticosteroids or steroids for short, and enalapril. HCQs were originally used to prevent or treat malaria, but researchers discovered that it can reduce lupus flares as much as 50%. 50%. They can improve muscle and joint pains, skin rashes, and other lupus symptoms such as fatigue and fever. HCQs can also prevent lupus from spreading to other areas such as the kidneys and the central nervous system. I was prescribed to drink HCQ, specifically Plaquenil, for the rest of my life. Plaquenil is said to cause fewer side effects, but of course, it still has side effects. The one I am most scared of is retinal damage. Although the chance of getting retinal damage is small, only 1 out of 5,000 get it due to the long-term use of HCQs. To lessen my worries and make me feel secure, I go to the ophthalmologist to get my eyes checked every year. And in fact, I went there just last Tuesday because I felt like my vision was getting more blurry. Thankfully, the doctor didn't find anything wrong with the inside of my eyes. They said I just needed to change the grade of my lenses. When taking HCQs, make sure to take it with food. In addition to that, you should not smoke because it reduces the benefit of the drug. But in reality, if you have lupus, you shouldn't smoke at all because it increases the risk of getting other diseases. Gusto mo pa ba dagdagan yung lupus mo? Now, let's talk about steroids. Out of all the medications I mentioned, this one has the longest list of side effects. But of course, let's first talk about the good stuff. Just so we're clear, the steroids that lupus patients drink are different from the ones that bodybuilders and athletes drink. Cortisol is an anti-inflammatory hormone naturally made in the adrenal glands, and corticosteroids or steroids are man-made drugs that closely resemble cortisol. They reduce swelling, warmth, pain, and tenderness associated with the inflammation of lupus. Inflammation is the body's natural response to events such as injury, infection, and the presence of foreign substances. When you have autoimmune disease like lupus, inflammatory responses will often damage your own tissues. Like I said, bobo yung immune system natin. It is the steroid's job to reduce inflammation and avoid having any damages to your own body tissues. Now for the fun part, the side effects. Where should I start? It'll take too long to mention all of them in this video, so I'll just put a lot of links below just in case you guys want to know more about the medications I am mentioning right now. Steroids can cause changes in appearance. My doctor advised me to drink prednisone, which I think is the most common one that lupus patients drink. Before steroids, I used to look like this. And now I look like this. I gained so much weight, especially when they gave me 60 milligrams of prednisone. Obviously, steroids can cause psychological problems, which is something I want to talk furthermore about in another video, so watch out for that. Steroids can also cause long-term side effects like osteoporosis, cataracts, glaucoma, muscle weakness, and a lot more. Moving on to enalapril. This one is relatively new to me because I only started drinking this once my kidneys were affected. Enalapril is used to treat high blood pressure. Although I don't get high blood pressure and I hope I never will, kidney diseases and long-term steroid use can cause high blood pressure, and I am a candidate for the both of them. So it is imperative for me to regularly check my blood pressure. Enalapril's most common side effects are blurred vision, confusion, dizziness or lightheadedness, sweating, and unusual tiredness or weakness. Some of these side effects are quite similar to what we experience during lupus flares or for some of us on a daily basis, and I don't think you can really distinguish if the side effects were from the medicine. So, these are the medications that help me manage my lupus. But the goal really is to remove all of them. And how do we do that? Of course, we must fix our diet. It's easier said than done, I know. I still haven't done it because, pasaway, masarap kumain. But I truly believe that diet is the answer to our problems. Proper diet. There are other things that I do to lessen my inflammation, but really, the one that plays the biggest part is my diet. Whatever you put inside of your mouth will have a huge effect on your condition. I believe this applies to all diseases and not just lupus. If you're just like me, fighting a battle with an incurable disease, I highly suggest that you research about the food that are good and bad for you and adjust your diet accordingly. I also made a video about my own diet, and if you guys are interested, I'll put a link up here and below in the description box so you can go watch that after you watch this video. And now we've reached the end of the video. As always, if you guys have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them in the comment section or just hit me up on Instagram. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when we post new videos. And of course, when we post another episode of the Lupus Diaries. That's it. Thank you guys for watching and don't forget to love you. Bye!
Merong eroplanong lumilipad sa labas at ang ingay niya. Di pala eroplano, helicopter. Magkaiba pala yun. Alis ka na. Fly. Ang ingay.